So today we're checking out the all-new Urtopia Carbon 1 Pro, a fully carbon commuter-style electric bike. It has a 350-watt motor with a max speed of 25 miles per hour, which we'll definitely be putting to the test. It has AI built into the bike, and this bike only weighs 37 pounds, being that the frame and fork are carbon fiber. With that being said, is this bike worth it? Let's get into today's video and find out. The Urtopia Carbon 1 Pro retails for $24.99 and is geared towards the everyday commuter. It comes in matte black and cream. It comes in sizes small, which fits riders between 5'3" and 5'9", medium, which fits riders between 5'7" and 6'1", and large, which fits riders between 5'11" and 6'5". For frame of reference, I'm 6 foot tall and I'm riding size large. The Carbon 1 Pro weighs in at 37 pounds with a max load capacity of 240 pounds. The Carbon 1 Pro is considered a smart bike, coming with features such as voice control, fingerprint lock and unlock, matrix display, Bluetooth music, and a built-in navigation system. It also comes equipped with 4G Bluetooth GPS and is compatible with iOS and Android devices. Now, what makes this bike 37 pounds is the carbon fiber frame and fork, and it's a great way to save weight, but makes for a very stiff ride. The Carbon 1 Pro is riding on 700C wheels with 700 by 40C tires, which is great for smooth surfaces and keeps you playing into the road, but my personal opinion, not that comfortable for everyday commuting when it comes to bumps, potholes, or any other interchanges in the road. Moving up to the cockpit, you're greeted with a wide sweeping handlebar with ergonomic grips, an 8-speed rapid-fire shifter, hydraulic disc brakes, and a smart display with a minimalistic controller, which we'll talk about momentarily. The smart display has a headlight built in, while the taillight is battery operated and underneath the seat. The motor on this bike is a 36-volt, 350-watt motor with 45 Nm of torque, with the potential to be unlocked and reach a top speed of 25 miles an hour, which we'll be doing later in the video. The battery power in the bike is a 36-volt, 9.8 amp hour Samsung lithium-ion battery that gets you a range of upwards of 80 miles and is UL certified. Now, rounding off the bike, you have front and rear dual piston hydraulic disc brakes with 160mm rotors, which we're going to be putting to the test right now during the speed test. All right, so before we do our speed test and brake test, I want to talk a little bit about what this app offers. So you can connect to it through Bluetooth and control your power, your alarm, your lights, your volume, your vibration, sounds, the Bluetooth speaker built into the bike, which is actually a major plus, especially if you don't want to wear the AirPods or any type of headphones while you're riding. You can really be immersed with the surroundings that you have around you. You can really get advanced in these. You can test out and figure out your fingerprint. You can hook up a Bluetooth helmet. You can also update the bike and connect it as it needs to be connected. But one of my favorite features is going straight into the map. You can see where you are. You can plan out routes. You can also see what your riding stats have been through previous rides. You can see today's weather within your area and so on. With that being said, let's get straight into the speed test and brake test. All right, so as I said earlier, the Urtopia Carbon 1 Pro has a top speed of 20 miles per hour, has 3 different pedal assist settings, and a turbo mode. We're gonna be doing this speed test and brake test in turbo mode only. I did try to unlock the bike to be a top speed of 25 miles per hour, but for whatever reason, that's not capable of doing that right now. So with that being said, it's 1, 2, 3. We hold it to get in turbo mode. Hit start, and we are off. Downshift a little bit, get going. Torque sensor on this is super responsive. I love torque sensors. I just love the fact that like you get that bit of assist when you want it. And you put that extra energy in, you're getting rewarded for it. Oh man, we're already over 25 miles per hour right there. Let's see if we can get 26. We're gonna do our brake test in 3, 2, 1. Woo, it's burning that rubber. Man, I'm gassed right now. Let's go talk about the results. Now for the speed test, we traveled a total distance of 1,101 feet with a max speed of 28 miles per hour, which is absolutely insane. Maybe it did unlock the bike for that 25 miles per hour max speed, but I put that bit of extra effort in there getting to 28 miles per hour. The average speed of 21.6 miles per hour in 36 seconds. This bike is actually pretty much a beast in my opinion. That turbo mode is definitely something that you gotta watch out for. So with that being said, the brakes being 160 millimeters, I do think that if you're gonna travel at that higher rate of speed, I kind of wish these were 180 millimeters, but they did do the job. I didn't want to burn up the tire too bad to get a flat spot. So with that being said, let's see how this thing does on the hill test. All right, so we're back here at the double switchback hill with a 15-degree grade. We're gonna do this in turbo mode. And we're off. Let's get this done. See how fast we can get up this. Moving. Coming into that first turn. Cut it tight, downshift twice. Second straightaway. Downshift again. This is that 15-degree grade. Pushing, still pulling pretty good. No issues. Get up to the peak. Still pulling pretty hard. Now let's talk about the stats of this hill test. The overall distance was 1,056 feet with a max speed of 20.7 miles per hour, an average speed of 14.2 miles per hour in 50 seconds. Now with that being said, that's pretty impressive for this 36 volt, 350 watt motor, especially when we were talking about that top speed of reaching 28 miles per hour under pedal assist turbo mode. Now, this thing is really impressive and the torque sensor was really intuitive and responsive on this ride. I did not feel any lag, especially coming up to the top peak of the hill being 15-degree grade. This thing continued to want to pull. Now I do want to mention how intuitive this torque sensor is. It's not extremely jarring as you're pedaling. It's very smooth and intuitive. Right now riding no-handed in turbo mode up the steepest part of this hill. Super impressive. I mean, wow, unbelievable. So with that being said, let's go talk about my final thoughts with the Urtopia Carbon 1 Pro. So in closing, where does the Carbon 1 Pro stand with the commuter style segment? And that's a really good question because usually commuter style bikes have a throttle. This one doesn't have a throttle. This is pedal assist only, 1, 2, 3, and turbo, which actually was really intuitive, really smooth take-up. Reaching that top speed of 28 miles per hour actually surprised me, being the fact that this bike was limited at 25, so I did kind of put a lot of my own effort into this 350 watt motor to achieve that. But that being said, I do like it for the specific niche that it is, but me being more of a well-rounded rider, I want a bike that can basically go anywhere and do anything. This one's not the one for me, but it could be the one for you. The really light factor of this bike, being carbon fiber, is a major plus. I mean, this bike is really intuitive with its AI-specific design built into here. I mean, I do love the fact that you have all these little fun features built into it. The Bluetooth speaker built into it is a major feature, in my opinion. How minimalistic this bike is across the handlebar is a big feature. Now, this bike isn't for everyone, but I do think it does fit a specific rider. Whether that's you, that's up to you, so definitely let me know in the comment section below. If you guys are interested in the Urtopia Carbon 1 Pro or any one of their other bikes, feel free to click the link in the description below. If you guys like this video, drop a like. If you love it, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next one.